I just saw a few spooky movies, and so can you. You could start with Barbarian, but don't do it because it was terrible. Simplistic horror. The film is efficient with the spooky stuff. Yes, jump scares are easy peasy.
Here.
Okay, so audiences don't like the dark. We all get that. People tend to infer disaster and monsters into places that they don't understand. Here is where we usually inhabit. The kitchen, the bed, maybe the toilet. Then there's the basement. We don't go down there much, so that's where the monsters could be. We've never explored much of outer space, so a lot of stories in space are about dangerous monsters, yet they're probably out there. But back to the more boring story of Barbarian. A woman stays in Airbnb. Oh no, a double booking. Suspicious but charming eligible bachelor. They Netflix and chill. A spooky basement and a naughty room. That camera looks a bit outdated and Patrick Bateman style. Is he Patrick Bateman? What's this? A series of elaborate tunnels and a giant lady monster. Oh my god. Everyone in this movie is absolutely mentally deficient. No one would spend the night with another stranger in the neighborhood of doom. Mr. Justin Long, who is an evil Hollywood predator.
Was she like, did she say no?
I mean,
like, no, stop?
At first, but like, I'm a persistent dude, right? I'm like fucking eye of the tiger.
Yeah.
You know? And,
right.
And she came around.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna take no for an answer because I just refuse to do that because I'm a winner. And winners, we don't listen to words like no or don't or stop. Those words are just not in our vocabulary.
Also sees the horrible room and ventures into the dungeon, but he's like, oh sweet, more square footage when I sell this place. That's so stupid. And this film's ultimate monster. What are all young promising women afraid of? What will shake them to their core? It be a mommy.
Don't you see? She just wants you to be her baby.
Spooky stuff. Time to pop a cap in that antiquated idea. So this evil guy, he made a baby. And then he made babies with the babies.
And babies with the babies.
We are only 2 generations of inbreeding away from nightmare supervillains. You learn something new every day. Barbarian. 3 out of 10. Werewolf at Night. A Marvel special presentation coming in at under 1 hour in length. Strong and simple, easy to read characters. She is evil old lady. This good guy is actually good guy. And he is tank. It's not about a werewolf, even though the title explicitly has the word werewolf at the beginning. The werewolf is not the main part at all. A group of evil hunters. These are people that hunt evil monsters and are not inherently evil themselves. They gather at a mansion to see who will be the next holder of the Bloodstone, a super magical stone that grants you some kind of non-specific power. There are twists and turns, and not everything is as it seems. I did enjoy this movie. It was very tight at just under an hour long. The set design and slow exploring of the mansion and characters is really good. Yeah, we don't need every fantasy or superhero film to be more than 2 hours or some stretched out series. You can find it on Disney Plus and go watch it. Werewolf at Night. 7 out of 10. Hellraiser. I watched both the new Hulu original Hellraiser as well as the original 1987 Hellraiser. The original one had so much more authenticity, if it's fair to use that word. All the characters are over the top and the situations are fantastical. but that's part of its charm. The practical effects and makeup are pretty good. Look at him. Look at that little guy back there. You only see him for half a second, but that's great. This is an over-the-top horror story with over-the-top acting. It's not bad acting. The recent 2022 Hellraiser is decent at best. It doesn't take itself too seriously. This lady does a good job. Some other people don't do a good job. A magical box appears, and it has this insane ability to randomly cut people. No, don't run around frantically with the satanic box that's trying to nick you. Oops, you got a little cut there. You think they would be a bit more careful. I like how the environment unfolds and opens up as people get captured. Yeah, the creature design is pretty good. The movie feels kind of outdated with a certain sci-fi original movie feel to it. It is a Hulu original, so there you go. Maybe this is meant for a younger demographic, but I don't know what younger people would be watching a Hellraiser sequel. Hellraiser 2022, 5 out of 10. Hellraiser 1987, 7 out of 10. If you don't understand the aesthetic of the movie, just imagine it's in the same world as Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
So what happened between you and this Renwick customer?
From them rose millions of tiny maggots. Maggots? Maggots. 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 Maggots.
If you haven't seen Hellraiser or Garth Marenghi, just go watch Garth Marenghi and dramatically improve your life. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, 10 out of 10.